Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome, man. Welcome to Beyond Classic Rock. Today, got a complimentary quad coming your way, man, and it's featuring the music of two bands that I have not heard of before. One is the Quaker City Nighthawks, and secondly, Steepwater. I haven't heard of either of these two bands, man, so it'll be really interesting to check them out. We're going to start with a song called Mockingbird. This is the Quaker City Nighthawks and Medicine Man. And then from Steepwater, we're going to check out a song called Come On Down and High and Humble. So before I pop this off, I just want to give a shout out and a thanks to Chris Lawson. Chris, thanks very much. I appreciate the recommendation, man. Introducing me and probably a lot of my viewers to something new. Chris says, Hi STB, hope you're well. Really enjoying the content as always. For my next quad, I'd like to share some songs by a couple of lesser known 21st century bands, both of whom I think have a southern rock vibe. Steepwater, not to be confused with Stillwater, the fictional band in Almost Famous, are actually from Chicago, despite having a southern rock vibe at times. Cheers, Chris. Alright, man. So, first and foremost, you can probably hear a little bit of thunder in the background. That is the garbage trucks. They're switching out all of the bins in the condo complex. 7 in the morning, man. They're banging around like you wouldn't believe. So I'm not going to be able to get all of it out with the editing program, just so you know. All right, so with that said, oh, yeah, another thing too I noticed. These particular bands, as I'm looking here, they're really remote and they don't even have a wiki write-up or anything like that. So I'll talk a little bit more about that. This is a really good example of why sometimes when I'm being provided with recommendations for reactions, sometimes the subscriber or the patron doing the recommendations, they might have to provide me with some information that I can share. But I'll talk a little bit more about that. But let's do this then, because we don't have a lot of bio information or even album and song details. Let's group the songs back to back. So Quaker City Nighthawks first, Mockingbird, Medicine Man back to back. Take a break, review them, and then we'll hit up Steepwater the same way, because both of them don't have any kind of wiki write-up, my go-to source. So let's do it like that. Long ass intro. Quaker City Nighthawks, Mockingbird, and Medicine Man. Let's get it. I like it already. Telling quite a story here. I'm visualizing some sort of a conflict. not so much at sea, but in outer space. First I visualized a ship at sea, but now I'm visualizing a ship in space. Something I haven't found like this. Amen. Great sound. Great story. This is Medicine Man.
The medicine man.
And the medicine man then has to be the Lord, or the promise of salvation. Is that what we're talking about here?
He gave me something for pain. He gave me something to help me sleep. He took on himself and he disappeared. He told heaven not to let me
They've got a solid rhythm section.
Mama told me,
They're
son,
like
be as brave as you can. Mama told Paul, get the medicine man.
guitar driven. Classic rock sound. So, Quaker City Nighthawks with a classic rock, southern rock flavoring. It's great examples of contemporary artists that do adhere to the classic rock song structure. Guitar driven, fantastic rhythm section, strong bass grooves. When you have that combination alone, you have the battle half won. And then, just like they've done here, you add some good vocals, you add a really, really interesting topic to sing about, some harmonies, and they even added some accentuations like the organ there, elevating the intensity of the vocals. Yo, man, you definitely have a great, great combination. And it's an example of contemporary artists still doing their thing, still keeping that torch of classic rock burning. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta really, really look hard for them. I mean, how many of you out there have heard of this Quaker City Nighthawks? So, you know, cool dudes like Chris coming along, introducing us to something new. It's all good. I'm totally open for it. There's pros and cons to totally being open to new things, but it's more pros on top of cons, you know what I'm saying? And what am I saying? I'm saying on this platform, I've had some hits and I've had some misses. Some of the misses, you know, you don't hear about. You know, I've had to go back to the person and say, I'm sorry, man, I'm not into this shit at all. And it has to get a pass from me first before getting uploaded to my platforms. People get really upset at that, but you know, it can go all over the place. I don't mind it going all over the place, but I am the sifter. It's the last straw with me, right? I am the gatekeeper. So stuff like this, welcome, 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 you know. The great Daryl Hance, he comes to mind. Some of these really, really great artists that you don't hear much about, but they're out there. And it's great that there are people like Chris bringing stuff like this to our attention. So props to you for that, Chris. I'm sure a lot of people are going to give you props for that. Now, having said that, we still haven't checked out Steepwater. You know, they may tank the whole thing that I just finished saying, but I don't think so. You haven't been around a long time, but I already trust your taste, which is saying a lot because I've had some people, especially patrons who've been with me for years, and I still don't trust them. You know what I'm saying? So just to say that alone, brother, is saying quite a lot. Anyway, hey, now let's talk about something very, very important. Recommendations from patrons and subscribers, and especially if you are a recurring subscriber, patron, sending me recommendations, I'm going to request this of you. And pretty soon, especially on the Patreon platform, I will actually send out a very specific guideline address so that, you know, not everybody's going to be watching this reaction to get the information, but you guys are going to get it ahead of time from me, especially recurring subscribers and patrons sending me recommendations. This is a perfect example. Both of these bands do not have a wiki write-up. They do not have any kind of bio information. They don't even have any kind of album and song information provided. So what that leaves me with is not a lot to work with based on the structure of my channel, how my channel works. By now, if you've been here twice, you know how my structure works. You know, I do a reaction in real time, and then I do a review thereafter using wiki as my primary source. If there's no wiki information provided, in a case like this with a remote band that a lot of people haven't heard of, it is up to you, the person who is doing the recommendation, to provide me with something. It is a good consideration from your part towards me and my viewers to send me something to read in a form of some bio information, articles that you've maybe come across about these guys, because outside of a quick wiki search or whatnot, that's as far as I'm going to go where it comes to research. If I don't see it on Wikipedia, more than likely I'm not going to look further, right? And I shouldn't be expected to. So anyone who's recommending reactions, especially to artists who are remote like these ones. Provide me with something, right? Provide me and my viewers with something to absorb. Whether it is an article that you've sourced out somewhere else, if there's no articles that exist, then write something of a personal testimony. Write something that says, hey, Wayne, there's no write-up for these guys. You know, they're that remote. You know, maybe they have a YouTube channel or something like that. Direct me to that. If not, then just say, but this is why I like them. I found that so and so and so. I heard of them back in the day of so and so and such, and I've followed them for a period of time, and they're going to blow up, man. So give me a written testimony of, and so that I can share that with people in the very, very least. Okay? Chris, right? And a number of other folks in the past who have sent me stuff that doesn't have a lot of detailed information because the band or the artist is really, really remote. Please consider doing that, because it's very important within my structure of how I do things on my channel. And also, what it's going to do for you is it's going to give you a little bit more substance from the reaction. You know, a quad should ideally last about 40 minutes on average, you know, where it comes to research, reading, and giving a decent spotlight to the artist, the music, the song structure, and all of those things that make the music really good. A decent 40 minutes for a quad is the standard. Sometimes it's a little bit less, but you get the idea, right? That's just the way I roll. So you're doing yourself good credit to do that as well, because some people have submitted things in the past. The reaction only lasts for a short period of time, and now they're all upset and butthurt because, you know, the reaction is only 25 minutes as opposed to 40 minutes. Hey, what the hell, man? What the hell, man? Well, what am I going to do? Am I going to create something myself from an artist that's so remote that I haven't heard of, right? So that's basically why I'm doing it in a nutshell. All right, end of sermon. I will address mainly my patrons in a personal address, because patrons contribute 75 to 80% of my reactions. So it's very, very important that they're all collected on the same page, especially on this platform where a lot of artists are going to come to us from a very remote place. With that said, let's hit up our next band, man. Steepwater Band. Come on down, and high and humble. Steepwater Band, come on down. Let's get it.
Won't you come on down? Won't you come on down? Won't you come on down?
Right on. That's great. This is high and humble.
If you got someone who needs you, don't you rebel anymore. Helping hand to feed you, don't you walk outside the door. And you know you must be grateful. High and humble, sitting in the corner with a smile on your face.
Another band with a solid rhythm section. Guitar driven blues,
When the devil got no home,
good vocals,
got no place to rest his head. And the fool of wanderlust leave you lost without a friend. So you know you must be grateful. High and humble, sitting in the corner with a smile on your face.
that slide's gonna kick my ass. great band. Another stellar band with the Southern rock flair, the classic rock touch. Homage to the great creative Renaissance period, man, when bands like these were a dime a dozen all over the place back in the day when we had it real good. And now we got to look and really keep our minds and our eyes open for such great acts to come along. These guys are great, man. Both of these bands, great solid rhythm sections, guitar driven, excellent vocals, nice and clear, have something intelligent to sing about, you know what I'm saying? All of that contributes to the great classic rock sound. Let me tell you, man. Great period that will never be repeated, but we have shades of it through bands like these. Steepwater is just as great as Quaker City Nighthawks. I couldn't choose one over the other, man. Fantastic. So once again, I'm not sounding like a broken record. Steepwater, no Wikipedia information, no album or song details, but this is of course just me doing a super quick look as I do, as always. Outside of that, I'm not going to go searching. So once again, Chris, please, if you're ever introducing me to something new, make sure that there is some sort of information sources. If there isn't, then do a little write-up yourself. You're going to be your own critic and give me a testimony of the band, what they mean to you, why you like them, and yada yada yada. Even if it's half a paragraph, it's all good, man. Sometimes there's just not a lot of details, and in a case like this, when the bands are so remote, I understand, but we can still do something. So that concludes our look at these two really good bands, man. Fantastic. I have nothing negative to say about them. Really good structure, good vocals, good delivery. Everything is just really on point. And these guys, the Quaker City Nighthawks, they in addition have the ability to give us a concept album. Hey man, that is an extra amount of a creative edge. So I'm all for it. These guys are really excellent, both of these bands. So really good recommendation there, Chris. Let me see what I got coming up. Sasha Akachita, Amy, Rob, Jacob. I've got a couple of new patrons I've got to take a look at and get reactions for, and 1 or 2 PayPal submissions. So that's coming up this week, man. Anyways, thanks for joining me. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Thanks again, Chris. Shout out to you and all of the fine folks in Victoria, BC. Love that town, man. Love going there. All right. That is my reaction to this excellent Southern rock mix. In the title, I'm going to make sure that I put encapsulations Southern rock, so a lot of people's eyebrows will be raised and they'll be more encouraged to come and check it out, So I have a feeling, Chris, that this is going to be a really well received quad, and you're going to get some serious props for it. So good choices, brother. Anyways, thanks very much for joining me. Take care. Hope you have a good one. Be safe. I don't know where you're at, but I'm on the West Coast and it is raining. It is wet as hell, and everybody's hydroplaning into each other. So drive safely and slow the hell down. All right? Have a good one. Peace.